What is up, my little tubers? We're back for some more drafting. No, some more sealed here on Arena. We're going to do some more of this Kaldheim and prep for the Arena Open coming up, since this is an old flashback format. A year or two old, I don't know. Hit that like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We are going to do some more prep here. Again, this is the format with snow and giants and warriors and aggro and gods. And oh my god, indeed, we opened some really bad rares. But it's not only about the rares, it is also about the commons, uncommons, and how you build your sealed pool. Sealed is a lot about correct deck building decisions, and then the gameplay goes from there. So I will do what I always do and pull out all of the cards that I deem playable. Maybe not that one so much. And then we will see what colors mesh together, what looks good. 2 snow-covered islands is kind of nice. Blue and green are the main snow colors, although you can get snow in every color. Rune of Flight to go with Runeforged Champion. Okay, maybe. Reflections of Lityara is a fun card, but you need a, 7 or 8 of a specific creature type before I think this is actually worth running. It's more just a fun card, not necessarily a good card. 2 Tormentor's Helms. Ooh, red looking pretty weak here. The green has 2 Spirit of the Elder Guard. This is one of the better snow cards. Glittering Frost, Mentors. Okay, green has a couple of good ones. How are we looking on the multicolor front? Moreed of the Frost. So again, all I'm doing is pulling out all the cards that I deem playable. Let's check our Snowlands and other non-basics real quick too. And then we're going to go from here and look to build some kind of deck of sorts. How many Snowlands did I end up getting here? A decent number of Snowlands, actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Snowlands. Not bad. We only got 1 rune to go along with the champion, and white otherwise doesn't look good. The double Spirit of the Elder Guard is really tempting in green, but the green otherwise doesn't seem particularly nice. So it could just be that we end up splashing a bit of green awkwardly. Is there some kind of good aggro deck with double Tormentor's Helm? There might be. It could indeed be a very good red-white aggro deck of sorts. What are my strongest overall cards, though? Furia's Retribution, this is an amazing one. Double white and black, though. And I don't think the black here for us is actually any playable. So it might just end up as a splash for black, but if you look at the black cards overall, they're pretty darn weak. Just maybe the multicolored black cards like Narfi have some potential utility. Blue gives me Avalanche Color and a few flyers outside of the multicolor cards. I'm a little bit concerned that the red-white aggro deck is just not going to get there. Yeah, the red is really bad, actually, outside of Squash, specifically. So, probably got to cut those. And that leaves us with some form of potential Bant nonsense. Blue-white flyers here could be pretty decent, actually. With maybe a light splash for some green. Yeah, I actually think a light green splash and blue-white flyers could be a thing here. Let's take a peek at what that looks like. Maybe splash the black too. What would be a better splash? Furia's Retribution or like Marit plus Double Spirit? I guess Double Spirit's kind of awkward to splash for. We definitely don't need Snow-Covered Mountain. So let's take a peek. It would be like Narfi and Retribution versus Morit, Double Spirit, and maybe the Struggle. We have equal fixing for both. The green would also give us potential Bretagard's Stronghold activation, which is not irrelevant. The Spirit of the Elderguard doesn't look good otherwise, though. Let's see, we have Avalanche Caller. How many of the Snowlands would I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish? How many other angels do I have for Furia's Retribution? 1, I think? No, this is not an angel, that's a Pegasus. So no other angels. I guess the changelings are angels, technically. Seems like the green might be a little bit stronger overall. And if we do green over, well, what else do we have for fixing? I guess pick would be fixing. I'm not thrilled by the fixing, though. In fact, maybe it's just better to go like straight up blue-white. Alright, let's take a peek at what just straight up blue-white looks like then. So we would be at 26 cards. A decent enough curve. Like, see, Bloodline Pretender would be kind of medium. So that would probably be a cut. Planning could be an easy cut. We have a lot of Foretell cards, which makes the Vega pretty nice. Creature count is 14 right now. I guess Wings doesn't make sense when all of a lot of our creatures already have flying. Carve, I guess, doesn't look very good here. Blue-white flying Foretell? That's not a bad looking sealed. We could probably even run the Guardian if we wanted just like another early big booty blocker on the ground. Maybe not early, but big blocker on the ground. Let's see. Yeah, I think you could splash if you wanted to. It's just not that impressive to. Because we have a solid enough, I think, just straight up blue-white deck, right? So that's 3 Snowlands. We'd probably play the Tunnel. Well, any of the Snowlands we're playing are currently just for Avalanche Caller activations. So maybe I don't want to get too frisky on the multicolor here. The green splash seems worth it though, doesn't it? Spirits are really good. I mean, I could cut like Bind the Monster. I could cut the Raptor, I guess, although I do like it with the pick. I could cut the Raven form. Like splash for the Double Spirit, the Struggle, and the Morit. Then I would need to cut 3 cards. So we'd probably end up cutting the Bloodline Pretender after all. The Raven form probably. Valor of the Worthy. And go like that. And then we'd get Arctic. We'd get the Stronghold. And if we're going to be running the 2 spirits, we definitely want to run all of our Snowlands, right? Is that all of our snowlands? Oh, I guess the mountain we wouldn't want to run, but we would still have access to those 5. That would be worth it. Oh, and a swamp? Yeah, no swamp either. Okay, I kind of like that instead. Let's go for a little bit stronger, but a little bit less, maybe consistent mana base. Five, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So definitely cut down on a blue. Yeah, I think this is a reasonable looking blue-white splashing green at the top end deck. Let's go. Nice little sealed pool here. So for day 1 of limited opens, if they do, if they are of the sealed format, then of course you can enter them and as many times as you would like. So as good as it is to practice sealed every once in a while, as we have a 4-island opener, draft I think is a little bit more important generally. I think I'm gonna pitch the removal spell here. Well, why wouldn't I pitch the removal spell? That's green then in that case. So I want to draw the pick. If we can find the pick, then the Runeforged Champion grabs the blue rune and can give any creature flying. That'd be pretty good. Okay. Nice snow start there from the opponent. Double Shimmer Drift Veils. Into a Glittering Frost. Alright, they're just ramping. I think we're going to put this on the Shieldmate instead of the Runeforged Champion. Do a green source. See, this is a scenario where the Iron Verdict is just a lot worse than the punch spell I had earlier. Definitely got a little bit punished by equipping the by equipping the 2-1 there, but oh well. See, if they start slamming Lindworms and stuff, we have a huge problem. Yeah, that's pretty annoying too. They get to kill my raptor. Damn. We have Sigrid, so I don't mind attacking. Or rather, using that there. Yeah, let's just be aggressive. We do have the Bredegard Stronghold, so we can pump up 2 of our creatures next turn and still attack. If they kill Sigrid now, this is kind of awkward as they get Marit back and they can copy something else, but I don't think we have better plays with our deck right now. That's not a bad draw. I'm just gonna attack with Sigrid. Because if that's Poison the Cup, I don't want to get blown out and lose my other creatures. Yeah. Glimpse the Cosmos, really freaking good. It's basically dig through time when you have giants in your deck, and those changelings are giants. We put on some early pressure, but now we're very far behind. Oh, they killed the champion, not the flyer. Wait, what? Maybe they're gonna attack with both? I don't know if that was a misclick or something, but that was... Huh. Was kind of strange. Doesn't matter which one I take here, right? They must have another really good card in their hand if they're making that attack. Yeah. Well, the opponent's deck is what happens when you open a pretty good 5-color sealed pool, I guess. And draw your mana correctly. That's the... I think that's the best thing to be doing in sealed, but I don't think our pool had that luxury. Can't win them all. I should definitely cast Glimpse here, right? Yeah. So Battle of Frost and Fire, one of the best rares in the format. Obviously, sometimes it's awkward when your opponent doesn't have... Or when your opponent has nothing but changelings or giants, but for the most part, it's insane. I mean, black-green, very good saga into red-blue, insano saga. Not much I can do there. A deck like this needs a few disdainful strokes or whatever. Alright, 0-1. Let's try to get some wins. Move on to round number 2. That's not too shabby. That'll be a turn 2 Raven. Foretell. Turn 3, play out the Raven, and then turn 4, we can just hard cast the other. Get some flyers online here. Two, 3 flyer, sure. I don't think we want to trade. Also don't want to block into a run amok. Which is what I think they have in their hand. Run amok. That's fine. Yeah, I am happy to race all day here. Path to the World Tree. That's another really, really solid uncommon, especially in Sealed. They didn't have a snow basic to grab there, but they did want double green. Alright, no attacks this time. Let's go ahead and bound their flyer then. Smack out with everything. Okay, pass priority. Do we want to boast or do we want to foretell? Oh, well, I guess that answers that. Sure, I had fun. I won the game. All right, that game worked out for us. 1-1 is better than 0-1. You heard it here first. So apparently they brought the Kaldheim format back as the flashback because they wanted to try some different things. I don't recall it being like an insane format or anything though. And it came out so recently that it feels a little bit awkward, but in any case, that's why we are practicing. Pretty good looking hand here, we're on the play. Opponent with the turn 1 Battlefield Raptor, and we'll see if they go Mountain next. Or if there's some other variety of white aggro. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Okay. I have a good turn sequence here. I'm going to go with Foretell the Struggle, play the tap land. And then next turn we can go Vega into Struggle, kill a creature, and draw a card. I don't remember how many exactly Foretell cards we have in our deck, but we have quite a few. So I think I'm gonna punch the Raptor here. Nice. King Harold's Revenge must be blocked. Sure. I don't mind taking that 2 for 1. Let's grab the green-white tap lands. Oh, I guess I should have grabbed blue. The green-white tap land lets me activate Stronghold, but I need another blue for the Marit in my hand. What does this do again? Exile a creature if you do return an artifact or enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Oh, you know what? With Starnheim... Oh, wait, never mind. I was wrong. For some reason, I thought I could... Don't listen to me. Don't have the Rune Forge Champion. I thought I was going to be able to cast the rune for free. Perfect draw, though. Just like we drew it up. Yeah, Snow-Covered Island was actually the perfect draw, wasn't it? Oh, they get to exile my rune. Sure. Elven Bow's good. So that gives the creature reach +1/+2. Oh, wait. They attacked with the Raptor into my Courser. I could have eaten it. I didn't even notice the Raptor was attacking. That's fine. We have another snow-covered island here, so we can go Marit on the Spirit of the Elder Guard. Grab the snow island. Play out the Augury Raven. Yeah, I mean, our board state still looks fantastic, even though I made a small mistake last turn. Valkmira, that's very good. So, now all of their permanents are going to be a lot harder to kill. Speaking of good draws, the Sigrid was fantastic. Yes, we can go... We can go smacking with the Sigrid draw. They're going to have a couple of decent blocks, but overall our attacks here are just nuts. Okay, so let's go ahead and Sigrid their token so that they can't kill my Courser. And I don't even think we're supposed to play out Mistwalker in case they have a Doomscar in their deck. Alright, nice. Ah, Spirit of the Aldergard is so good. Love it. 2 and 1 now. There are some crazy bombs in this format. Some of them I even forgot about, but like Koma's in this format, Asika's Chariot's in the format, Goldspan Dragon's in the format. What else? There are a few crazy, crazy cards. Koma overall the most powerful probably, but Chariot is nuts because of how early it comes down. Oh, this hand on the play is tempting, but I don't have anything to do until turn 4, so let's go ahead and just move down. This is a keep, and it's a sad one. I think I'm supposed to pitch the Vega, even though, man, I have... Vega's so strong in our deck. Maybe I just pitch the Marit, actually, because I'm double blue away from that anyways. 2 lands unlock Spirit of the Aldergard for us. We get to foretell Augury and Struggle, if nothing else. But if I don't draw a couple lands here, we are just going to lose. Some pretty unfortunate openers. And they have an Omen Keel. That card is so gross, too. So, whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles that many cards on the top of their library. You may play lands from among those cards for as long as they remain exiled, and it's only a crew 1, so... I really need to hit an untapped land next turn. If we can play Spirit next turn, I think we'll be okay. But this is super disgusting. I often think it's not even right to Omen Keel. Because Cosima's so much stronger, but, I mean, lucky for them, I didn't have anything to do here, so... What did they eat from me? They ate a Spirit of the Aldergard. No, they ate a... Wait, what? How many cards is this exile? 3. Yeah, they ate Spirit of the Aldergard, Sigrid, and a land. Ah. Very, very unfortunate. It's one of those cards that... If it starts beating you and you don't have anything to do, it's just kind of unfun. Two lands and a Master Scald. It's almost like a Thief of Sanity. Almost. Okay. Well, hopefully that stabilizes us. But if nothing else, they got a lot of land value from me. Alright, that's fine. So they can crew and attack with everything to hit me for 2 points of damage, but that's not too bad. Okay, so... We're gonna need to get Vega online. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and struggle here. Story Seeker to one of their Vandals to immediately draw a card and gain some life. Just make sure that the Vega draws at least one card seems good. Plus making the Story Seeker a 3/3 means it can attack, or rather block, the Omen Keel. Okay. Alright. Well, if they have the giant growth, so be it. Mammoth growth, I think it's called. Wait, is this even a good play? What? That was really good for us. Hold up. Hold up, I like what you just did. That might have been exactly the kind of turn that we needed from them to give us a little bit of hope. Wow. They are naming black. They must have World Tree, Path to the World Tree or whatever in their deck too. Alright, let's immediately cast our Raven and get a trigger of the Vega. Them passing with that many cards in their hand and that much mana open is really freaking concerning. I think what I'm gonna just do here is animate my tree line and attack with it. Is this another run ashore? What is going on? Alright, I'll put both back. Huh. This seems really good for us. Run Ashore is a good card, but usually you want to use it in a slightly different manner, right? Well, that's another scary freaking card too, sheesh. They have to be a little bit careful, otherwise the Avalanche Caller kills them. Yeah. Alright, well, let's Mareet our Spirit. Grab our last Snow Island. Spirit of the Elder Guard, copy Spirit of the Elder Guard has been pretty good, huh? Oh, yikes, they're just taking it? Well, in that case, I'm gonna hard cast my bird. I am really concerned about what's going on here. Okay. Just dead though, right? I just animate a bunch of lands into 4/4s. Damn, they have double path to the World Tree. Their deck is sick. I'm not sure what was in their hand on the turn they cast the Run Ashores, but... Oh, I can just win by activating the Stronghold on my flyer too, can't I? Yeah. Alright, well, that works. Not sure if we were supposed to win that one, but I don't know what other plays they had that they could have made with those run ashores. On the turn that they attacked with the Omen Keel and I double blocked. I guess if they bounce my 3/3 and my 2/2 beforehand? What was my other creature? I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. In any case, we move on to our next round. Have a pretty good looking hand on the draw. We finally have our pick to go with our one of our flyers. But we've got all three colors. We do have a Foretell card for the Vega already as well. Okay, I'm just going to Foretell instead of playing out the Raptor. Though I could play the Raptor and then next turn go pick and equip. But since I already have 4 lands, I don't think we need to do that. Let's just get the Raptor online right now. And then next turn we can go Vega plus Hold Up Depart if that's something that would interest us a little bit more. Okay. Wow, a lot of Foretell. I wonder if they have the 5 damage to a tapped creature too. Yeah, it looks like they do. Sure. Because they're playing blue-white, I'm okay just running out the Vega, I think, without being able to immediately get value from it. Maya's very good. I'm gonna use the treasure. I'm gonna hold up Depart the Realm here and play out the snow-covered island instead of the stronghold. Nice. Got them real good here. Alright, that'll work. Yeah, we had a lot of value, so if they didn't have too much else going on, even though I had a bunch of lands in my hand, that was a big, big blowout. Alright, yeah, we're 4-1 now. We had a rough start. We played against a really, really nice deck round 1. But, yeah, this is working out. See if our little Foretell slash Snow deck can get some more wins. So on to game number 6 we go. Yeah, this is a keep. It is slow, but it is a keep. I think we're gonna lead on the Veil on green, turn 1. That makes the most sense. Now we don't necessarily need to do that as much. So let's lead on Tunnel. We might want to Veil on white instead then. So let's give ourselves a little bit more information. Okay, another. Huh. They have a pick, but no creature. Demon Bolt or Frostbite incoming. That's okay. No creatures again, alright. We might just run this out as a 4/4. Ah, better. So let's attack for 1. And then Spirit. And play out a Snowland. Let's see, we have multiple blue, we have multiple green, we have multiple white. I don't think it really matters there. Okay, looks like they just have a ton of removal in their hand, but no creatures to go along with it. Not that I'm putting them under much pressure, so... Does feel like they probably have a bit of time. Let's run out of 4/4. Hey, a creature finally. I guess... interesting. Dread Rider was the worst card in their hand? That is a bit terrifying, not gonna lie. Ooh, which one's Sword of the Realms? Halvar. Nice, that's good. Sigrid was also good. I'm gonna lead off on the Behold and take a peek at what's in our top. Alright, we'll take Bound in Gold. Yeah, let's just go Bound. Oh, I guess I should Foretell here. Draugr's Helm's also fantastic, but the bounce spell's gonna get them. Actually, it's probably just better to Sigrid the token, huh? So this is one of the cycle. Helm makes a 2/2, and then the Helm gives it +2/+2 in Menace. Alright, we will Sigrid their token. Hit them for 2, get a treasure. Play out our tap land that we can sack later for 2 cards. Still hold up Depart the Realm. And I think they're just dead on board, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we can pump up our Mistwalker. That is a big raider, but it is locked down. Alright, GG's. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good start. 5 and 1 now. I say this all the time, but in Sealed, if you cannot build a great, powerful deck, you want to go for consistency and curve. And I guess we do have a lot of power, but this is more consistency and curve, I would say. So, all right. Oh my gosh, I forgot I'm wearing a green shirt. Well, I gotta hit the gym now for my gym class, so when you see me again, I'll be in a different attire, probably, maybe. Bye. Be right back. Surprise, I'm back. What is an instant for you is forever for me. All right, where are we? We're 5 and 1 or something. We're on the play here. Hand looks decent. Question is, what are we going to foretell on turn 2? Do we want to go for the Raven, or do we want to go for the Behold? This depends if we draw a land immediately, but I'm guessing we're going to go with the Raven. Okay, that's pretty nice. So we go Raven here, Stronghold plus Raven next turn, and then maybe we just go with the pick equip on the next turn after that, depending on. I guess it's probably better to play the white source now. Wow, 3 snowlands already. Did they have a frostbite? Yeah, they did, and they couldn't cast it in the last turn. So be it. That was also a good draw. Oh, Dragonkin Berserker. Well, that's very problematic for us. The good news here is that in order to make a 5/5, they would have to attack into the Braggart, and if they just use a removal spell on the Braggart, then they can't make a dragon, so... The question is, I guess for them here, do they want to trade their 2/2 for a 5/5 and a turn? Okay, that's fine. That's good for us, because they cannot poop out a dragon without red, which they don't have. And now we can just verdict their Berserker. Had they had 3 red sources this turn, that would be very problematic for us, but... I mean, obviously they can still play a mountain and then activate, but... Nope, that's not too bad. Sure. Alright, so we can verdict the Berserker and foretell here. And then next turn we can go Spirit, grab, we want to grab... I don't think we need another... Oh, we do need another green source. Okay, so... Maybe a green source. What other... I love seeing a Dusk Wielder from them. Troll is annoying, but fine. Okay, well now we don't need to grab that green source, do we? Now we can go Spirit, grab our snow-covered island, and then hold up the Behold. I'm not equipping the pick here because we want to cast the 2-drop, but I don't think that's a huge problem unless they rip Demon Bolt off the top. Okay, that forces me to attack next turn, so they might not actually attack with their Troll here. Oh, no, they are. Okay, those both have Death Touch, so we just have to take it. So they can pump the Troll and then ping me for 1. Looks like they're not going to give Indestructible, though. That's fine. That is a pretty nice... I'm going to keep the Raptor, too, I think. So let's go with... Struggle here. Forest, equip. I have to attack because of Carter's ability, and then we can play Raptor and equip it. And we have 2 activated abilities on our lands here. We still have the Gates of Istfell and the Bredegard, so... Feeling pretty good. The blocks. They want to just Uber pump, I'm okay with that. Yep. That's fine. Sure, I'm okay with this. Let's go with the activate. Attack with both. Vigilance, lifelink. And then go land plus 4/4. Okay. I guess I could have moved the pick over to the spirit, and they wouldn't be able to attack, but it's really hard for them to attack anyways. And I still have the Gates of Istfell to draw 2 cards, gain 2 life after here. Was pretty scared, and then they played a Dusk Wielder and a Dogged Pursuit, and then I got a little more confident. Well, that ain't gonna cut it. Right, so let's activate our gates. And if we just draw like our Depart the Realms or whatever, that's gonna be game over. Or Bound in Gold, we could draw 2. Nope, not quite. Alright, so we will attack with our Raptor, get a treasure, and then play out another flyer. Alright. Can I kill them here? Yes, if I copy the pick, technically. Do I want to do that, though? I guess that's fine. Fair enough. Well, they can't double pump their troll, so they can't kill my spirit, and I've still got a treasure to play out the Story Seeker. Alright, that will do. That will do just fine. Moreed of the Frost copying a Goldvein pick's kind of funny, but again, I think going for lethal made a lot of sense there, plus we were still heavily ahead on board. And now we are 6-1. Lose the first round, rattle off 6 in a row. One more win before we get 2 more losses for that nice little trophy. On to game number 8 we go. We've been blessed on the play. This hand looks fine. 2-drop Story Seeker, 3-drop Mistwalker. Good enough early curve that we should be able to do just fine. Nice, even drew a forest off the top. So it's double blue for the Gates of Istfell, double blue and a white. And we still need a blue source for Marit. Coma's Faithful. Should we do it? Just Rune of Flight on our Story Seeker? I guess so. Oh, the Battlefield Raptor was actually a really good draw versus the Coma's Faithful, too. 1-2 flying first strike. Oh, they can make it a 4-2 now. Okay, so they're going to gain 4 life. We can just try to Iron Verdict that next turn, I suppose. Yeah, we might as well pump up the Mistwalker here. And I'm just going to foretell this turn and see what they do. Go ahead and let him attack with the Coma's Faithful again and just try to verdict it that way. I'm going to need to find a little bit of help, though. This hand's not great. Oh, yeah, keep going all in. Nice. All right. Pull the trigger. Each player mills 3. What did we mill? Braggart, Raven, and Island. Island kind of unfortunate. Crippling Fear, Judge, and Swamp. Oh, but we hit the Island off the top. Beautiful. So the Fall of the Imposter is going to exile my Mistwalker eventually. I want to copy it for a turn. I think we'd rather just draw 2 cards with the Gates of Istfell here. And then play the Mareed out after. That's fine. They can play a second spell to give it a 1/1 counter and flying until end of turn. Bow is a little bit annoying, but also fine. Okay, that's good. That's quite good. So, I think what we're going to do here is Spirit of the Alderguard. But then play out Plains. And then what I can do here is have them exile my Mistwalker with the trigger of the Fall of the Imposter. And then we can copy our Spirit of the Alderguard with Mareed. I'm not going to give him credit here. I'm just going to bounce. And even if they kill the Spirit, we have Avalanche Caller anyways, so I'm okay with this. Sure, that's fine. 1 card left in their hand. There's no wrong way to play this, it feels like. Avalanche Caller, hit him for 4, play Tapland is like fine. Hit him for 5 rather. Yeah, Avalanche Caller's pretty busted, let's do that. We're at 17, so I don't think we need to hold up Sigrid yet. Doesn't it make sense to attack with anything but the Infernal Pet, right? Okay. Sure. Does this grab from graveyard? Search a library and a graveyard. It does. That's pretty good. So the lands are 4/4s with hexproof and haste, but they're not immune, and we don't want to really lose any of our snow lands quite yet. What we can do, and a pretty cute play, is Runeforge Champion. Grab our Rune of Flight, Oh, did it auto tap my blue? I was gonna say we can Rune of Flight our land and then activate the land after the fact. Oh wait, no, I can play this with colorless, can't I? Okay. Play this with colorless. Let's play it on the tree line. Attack with a 4/4 flying hexproof. Nice. Okay, so 4/5 reach. Yeah, let's activate. Play the pick. Equip. Good. We can't move the pick, otherwise our land's gonna die, so now we just pass. We can put the pick on the raptor next turn and animate the land and then attack with 2 lethal flyers. Alright. Equip. Activate. And that is a nice little GG's. Alright, I did have fun. Perfect. So we lost the first round, but then we rattled off 7 in a row, and that's how you do it in Sealed, my friends. Thanks for watching. Go over the deck real quick again. So we were going to lean towards just blue-white flyers plus Foretell straight up, but I decided at the end to splash the nice snow cards here, and it paid off. And even the lands were really solid too, so nice little look at some Kaldheim Sealed. Again, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you back tomorrow for some more. Till then, bye-bye.